Hey everyone, good morning. As you know, the Home and Leisure Show season here in Stratford is right around the corner, and that means I am in the house here this morning with Progress Windows and Doors with the one, the only Gary Lingard. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Melissa.
Hey, okay, so Gary has been so kind enough to take us on a bit of a tour and show us what you can expect to see at the home show in terms of your business, and maybe some things maybe you won't see that we can see behind the scenes here. You've got a lot of things to talk about this morning. First off, you've got me intrigued because you're telling me a little about this program that you are literally the only one in the area that's able to offer this, and it's called the Window Wise program. And for me, I love home building. I'm all about, if I didn't do what I did, I think I'd be in the building industry. And one of the things I've learned in working with builders through the years is you can't skimp out on windows, because if you do, it's all about energy loss, right?
That's right.
Letting the cold air out and in and all that good stuff. So tell me a little bit about, we're going to talk about double-sided and triple-sided, all of these different things, but I'm going to turn the microphone over to Gary. And first off, let's talk about this Window Wise program. Okay, one sec, Gary. Let me flip this camera around so it's all about you. All right.
Thanks, Melissa. So there's a lot going on in the window industry this year because the government is promoting the Green Ontario. It's their carbon footprint reduction. It's part of that whole carbon tax program, and this is the offsetting cost. And so it's made up of a couple things. But let's talk about the Green Ontario, because what the government is offering is $500 per opening in your house as a rebate. Okay, so what that means is that in order to qualify, you basically pick a contractor, which we hope is us, but the government has a website, and it's green.on.ca, and it has a list of contractors in your area. So, and we were one of the first ones in, because we were Window Wise, and we are also Enerstar. So there's a lot of terms, a lot of confusion going on, okay? So what Green Ontario needs is you need to have a minimum standard window to meet the qualifications. And the second part of it is you have to be trained. So what our guys have always been trained because we've been part of the Window Wise program, but now everybody is scrambling to get the training part of the program. Okay, so first of all, it's a one-day course. Installers have to go down and take it, and you have to have the card to be either Window Wise and move on with the company that's Window Wise certified, or even be the Green Ontario certified. So the minimum with Green Ontario mostly is, and we'll talk about this, is that this is a triple glazed window. It's got 3 layers of glass, as opposed to your more traditional ones that have been out in the past, which is your 2. So the government has a minimum energy level usage that they have, and pretty well to attain it, you pretty well have to go to a triple glazed with double low E and argon gas. Some windows, like double sliders, most manufacturers are having a problem achieving it, so sometimes they have to use krypton gas. And so that's the kind of minimum that the government has set. And in Canada, we have 3 zones of windows right now, Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. And these windows meet the Zone 3, which is the Arctic zone, okay? So, but the program as far as the homeowner goes is fairly simple. You go online, you pick a contractor you feel comfortable with, and you sign a contract with them. And then once the work is done, the contractor puts you on the program and lists it, and enlist you on the program. And then you get an email from the program, and what they ask you for is proof of purchase. And then within 8 to 12 weeks, they give you $500 per opening, up to $5,000. That's how the program works. Most windows, a lot of people are saying, well, it's not worth it because you got to go to triple glaze, you got to spend the money on this kind of stuff. But well, you're getting a much better window, right? So even with a bay window, like a huge window, you get $500 for a bay or a basement, it doesn't matter. But we haven't not found a window that you haven't at least got the upgraded money back, even a bay window. So yes, the program is worth it because one is the very least you're getting is a upgraded window for the same price. So you're getting a higher energy rating. Okay, And so most of the windows, like the smaller windows, you're getting for $300 to $700 on top of the rebate, where a normal window would be $800 or $900. So yeah, you're getting a much better window, and you're getting it for less money as a general rule.
How long is that expected to last for?
Well, the program is it's a carbon footprint program. So the money they've got in from the carbon program is there. So they're looking at a 1 year plus a 1 year renewal, seeing how the program goes and the carbon tax and that kind of thing. So it looks like we got about a year at least, and then so we're going to go from there.
So get on it. Don't delay. Hey, question for you too.
Yes.
So in terms of windows, like you might be spending money on that, but you're also saving money in your energy and your efficiency in your overall home if you've not got cold air escaping or coming into the home.
Right. So what we've had in the past, we've had most people have singles or storms or something on it. They have 2 layers of glass, and 2 layers of glass is like an R2 rating. If you go to the old double glaze with low E argon, we're doubling your insulation value. If you're going to the new energy windows, then you're going up to almost R6, R7, depending on which opening it is, that kind of stuff. So yes, the energy you're getting, the savings you're getting is there, but it's also a comfort thing, because when you go by a big window, you feel that coldness, and it's a much more comfortable thing. So we've got the government program, and then we've got 2 other programs that we're in, and one is the EnerStar, and the other one is the WindowWise. And people want to know what that means. Okay, so both those programs are a certification program. So we pay annually to join the WindowWise program. It's backed by the Canadian Siding, Window and Door Association. And every job we register with them, and every year they randomly inspect our jobs. So that's how you certify. So because it's called random inspection. Anybody can put a window in and they can say they meet the standard and they've been trained to do it, but we are actually certified because we're inspected. So that's what both the EnerStar and the WindowWise programs is different from even the government programs. The government programs, you basically have to meet the minimum window requirement and you have to take the training course. What separates us is the WindowWise and the EnerStar. So WindowWise, when we register the homeowner, also guarantees the windows for 5 years. We guarantee the installation for 5 years. Our manufacturer guarantees the window for 5 years. But if you don't know the window manufacturer, or you don't know the installer, the Siding Association of Canada also guarantees our installation, which is something that most other companies don't do.
That's amazing. Yeah.
It's very much security for the homeowner if they're not really sure. Because right now we have all these window people getting certified, trying to use the government money. So who do you pick? Right.
Okay, so we've got the programs, but you've got all kinds of other things going on. I'm intrigued by what this demonstration is. What is this all about?
One of the big things that came in the last. Well, we've been doing it for 20 years, but the popular thing is gutter protection. So we're one of the originals. We're the only one left, I believe, in Canada still doing gutter helmet, which is a high end, and we have a couple other lines as well. This one is manufactured in Quebec, and this is a strainer system, and it's called Gutter Clean, manufactured by Allurex. And we're doing about half of our E-trough installations has gutter protection. So what this here has a continuous support as opposed to having little brackets that used to be nails in it. So it adds continuous, so it adds more strength, but it also keeps the ice and the leaves and that out of the trough itself, so that you don't have to go up and clean it, and it also makes it stronger.
Or does it self?
Well, what happens is the wind blows it clear.
I was just going to say, I wondered that.
Yeah. So that's the new gutter protection is something that we're doing more and more of all the time, because the price is relatively not that expensive as we're doing it as we install. So we're over half of what we're doing on new installs has gutter protection on it. And we do have retrofits. Yeah, it's a retrofit one up there. If you want to just get gutter protection without having to replace the eaves. But so those are the gutter protection things. And of course we do a lot of other products, like we have decking over there, we have patio doors, we have awnings, we have steel doors, we have basically we're the outside guys. Most of the stuff that is outside in a house, we'll probably carry it. So, or at least we'll be able to get you in the right direction. So.
Beautiful. Okay, one last thing before we go. What's your favorite thing about the home show?
You know what? Stratford has a great home show. We have a lot of people that go through the home show, but it's a social event too. Like we have our customers that come back and our friends, because they're all one and the same, and they come back every year and they visit us and they say, oh, this is great, and oh, I have another window that I missed last year, I forgot, we're going to change, we're doing something. So we get to talk to them about what the new product is. And sometimes we just get to talk to them because we haven't seen them in 5 or 7 years. And what's new for me, now that I'm getting to be a senior statesman here, is that they're bringing their kids in who just bought a house, and we're getting to meet another generation of homeowners, and their parents introduce them, and it's a really good feeling to be that much a part of the community. So it's a fun show, and that's what I like about it most, I guess.
All right, so from Gary and I, we've got the home show coming up April 13th to the 15th. That's a cut less than 2 weeks away, right?
Yes, it is.
The countdown is on, and something new this year we're going to give away. So we want you to share this. First off, we want as many people to come out to the Home and Leisure Show as possible because, as you said, it's a community event. It's a gathering. Everybody's going to come out. And something new this year, what we're doing is we have a craft spirits, beer, wine section just to add to the flair and add to the leisure part of the Home and Leisure Show. So today, if you share Gary's video, we're going to enter you in to win $25 worth of food vouchers and sampling tickets for that section and the food area too. So if you want to go get an ice cream, if you want to go to the 4-H club and get a burger, whatever it is they're serving, the food's great, the drinks will be great, the people will be great. It's coming up, the Stratford Home and Leisure Show, April 13th to the 15th. We will see you there.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. We'll see you April 13th, 15th over at the Rotary at the Stratford Rotary Complex. Bye, everyone.